Was good, y'all? Red Salsa coming back at y'all with another banger, man. So as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, today I am going to be bringing y'all the perimeter lockdown. Now, there are a couple special things about this build. The first that I am going to tell you is that we do unlock pro dribble moves with this build, and the other thing about it is that we are still able to maintain as much defensive badges as we would on a different and a pure lockdown defender. So this build is going to be able to do everything, and I'm telling you, this is definitely going to be easily one of, if not the best lockdown in NBA 2K21 on next gen. So before we get into the making, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Now, let's go ahead and get into the making of this perimeter lockdown. What you want to go ahead and do to get the pro dribble moves is put this under the small forward position. Now, I am going to go ahead and say right now, you can probably make this out of multiple positions, but you will not be able to get pro dribble moves if you don't make it exactly as I am showing y'all. So when it comes to the height, go with 6'8", and when it comes to your weight, I'm going to go with 230, and then the wingspan, I'm going to go ahead and put this at 7'5", and the body shape I'm going to go with is going to be built, y'all. Now, let's go ahead and get into the making of these actual stats. So first, what you want to go ahead and do is touch the finishing category. Right here, we're going to go ahead and put the driving layup all the way up to a 92. When it comes to the driving dunk, the good thing about this build is that we are going to be able to get all of the contact dunks, which is definitely going to be clutch when it comes to the finishing side of things. And now, as you can see, when it comes to your post control, we are also going to be able to post people up who are smaller on us. So that is another positive and special thing about this build. As you can see, go ahead and put your standing dunk to a 26, and that's going to give you 16 finishing badges, which is super nice to start out. Now, when it comes to the shooting, go ahead and put your mid-range shot up to an 82. For your three-pointer, go ahead and max this out at 82 as well. And then, when it comes to your free throw, we definitely want to be able to use this build in any game mode. So go ahead and put the free throw at 91, and that's going to give you 14 shooting badges. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, right here, what you want to go ahead and do is put your pass accuracy to a 76, ball handle at 76 as well, and then speed with ball is going to be maxed out at 77. That right there is going to give us 9 playmaking badges, and at 99 overall, we are going to be able to get the pro dribble moves on a perimeter lockdown, y'all. So that is really crazy. Now, when it comes to the defense, go ahead and max out your perimeter defense. When it comes to the steal, really, this comes down to how many badges you want on the defensive side, because as you can see right here, I'm going to put it up to where I get 25 defensive badges at 66. I'm going to go ahead and max out my block and max out my defensive rebound, and then that's going to give us the 25. Now, when it comes to the physicals, we're maxing out our speed, acceleration, strength, vertical, and then when it comes to your stamina, we're going to go ahead and put this to a 62. As long as you maintain anything over 60, you're going to be completely fine. If you want to change it up to get a little more stamina, you can definitely do that, but in my opinion, it is not necessary. So as you can see, these takeovers, we got the post scoring, also got the lockdown, glass cleaning, and of course, we also get that slashing. So again, when it comes to these takeovers, it's really based on your preference and your play style, and in my opinion, I would always want to consider first an offensive takeover. What I'm going to go ahead and do first is pick easy blow-bys. The second one, I'm going to go with the extreme clamps. And as y'all can see, we have made the perimeter lockdown, y'all. So let's go ahead and check out what this build is actually going to look like at 99 and some of the best stats on this build. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at the physicals. So we get a +8 here, so the speed is going to be nearly a 90. When it comes to the strength, this is going to be in the high 90s. When it comes to the vertical, this is the same exact thing. And then when it comes to your defensive rebound, this is going to be 99. Block is going to be 99, and our perimeter defense is going to be mid to high 90s. Now at 99 overall with the playmaking, we will get an 80. So with the ball handle of 80, you will unlock those pro dribble moves, which is really clutch. With the free throw, you're going to be pretty much 99 with boost. When it comes to the mid-range shot as well as your three-pointer, both of these are going to be in the 90s with boost as well as getting to 99. When it comes to the post control, all of these are going to be in the high 90s. When it comes to your driving dunk as well as your driving layup, these two are actually going to be at 99. But keep in mind that we're going to be able to post control with this build. So as you can see, when it comes to the finishing stats, in my opinion, the main two badges you definitely want to keep on are going to be Posterizer as well as Heat Seeker. As long as you run these two badges, in my opinion, you are definitely going to be okay. Highlight Film is going to be one that's going to help out your teammates as well. I like Slithery Finisher. I feel like it personally helps me catch a lot more bodies. But if you don't want to run it, go ahead and go with the setup that you are more comfortable with. Now, let's go ahead and get into the shooting. So right here, we got 14 badges to work with. In my opinion, what I'm going to go ahead and start out with is going to be Hot Zone Hunter. From here, Hot Shot is another really good badge that you can consider. This is just going to help us get our takeover much quicker. And honestly, if you want to go that route, that is another good way to go. Now, when it comes to the silver badges, I'm going to go with Catch and Shoot. Also, another one that I really like is going to be Corner Specialist. With the last four, you could either upgrade both Corner Specialist as well as Catch and Shoot and then put on Clutch Shooter. But again, it really comes down to what you want to do with your playstyle and preference. As long as you keep on the first 3 or 4 badges that I put on, you're going to be perfectly fine. Now, let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. In my opinion, there are only a couple badges that you should consider when it comes to this specific build. So I'm going to go with Quick for Step on Gold for Sures. And then from here, I'm going to go with Silver Handles for Days as well as Hall of Fame Special Delivery. This is going to help us get our team takeover much quicker. Now, let's go ahead and get into the defense, y'all. So this just happens to be the category that we get the most badges, which is going to be perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and start off with a couple badges that I definitely feel like everybody should run on any build that gets them. First, I'm going to go with Gold Clamps. From here, another badge that we all definitely want to run for any build that is going to get it is going to be Chase Down Artists on Bronze. Now, Interceptor is another good one to keep on Bronze just for passing lane purposes and getting those steals. Now, from here, I'm going to go with Rim Protector on Hall of Fame. Another good badge that you really should run is definitely going to be Intimidator. That is a no-brainer. Now, with the last 12 badges, it really comes down to what you want to do. In my opinion, I personally feel like Defensive Leader is a really nice badge to keep on, especially with knowing what your opponent's shot percentages are from certain areas. That is going to be a huge boost to your game as well as on your defensive side. Now, when it comes to the last badge, really it comes down to your preference, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it on Clutch Defender and go with ankle braces as well. But thank y'all so much for watching this entire video through. I just want y'all to know that I'm going to continue to grind out these bangers and put them out every single day. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, be sure to turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.